February 28th, 1799. Burlington, Massachusetts was incorporated into a town. 220 years later, we are still growing strong. On March 20th, 1964, the Burlington Historical Society was formed in order for a group of concerned citizens to save and preserve a bit of the town's history. And 55 years later, the archives have increased. On Thursday, March 7th, 2019, Robert Fahey took the Historical Society on a time-traveling journey through vintage photos and advertisements representing the town, going as far back as the 1960s.
We always think that our current surroundings will never be quaint, that nothing will ever change, and that things as they are now will be pretty much as they are in the future, and we're always wrong.
Mr. Fahey is the author of the online feature Burlington Retro, a website that allows members of the community to dig up their precious memories of the town for online display.
It really bothers me when things are forgotten. I'm not really a typical historian. I don't read a lot, and I don't really relish old material, but when I see things that were in town and part of the town's culture, like let's say a popular store or something that somebody really worked their whole life to establish, a pizza shop or a restaurant or something, and all of a sudden it's gone and there's no evidence that it ever existed, that just seems wrong to me. Now that we have the technology to pretty easily preserve things and get them and put them in some sort of a narrative form that's easy to navigate, why not do it?
Mr. Fahey says that Burlington Retro's followers can only grow so much beyond the town itself, but the site will continue to grow so long as there are more undiscovered pieces of Burlington history soon to be preserved.
It has done its purpose because I've managed to preserve the town through one human lifetime, so that all the things that were here all the way back to the 40s can at least be seen and understood and discussed by future generations. That's the thing. It's not so much for now, it's for years down the road. Yes, the next best thing to having a time machine that can go in the future is having one that can go into the past at least. And so that's what I've built.
If you or someone you know has a piece of the town's history that you feel is important for preservation, whether it be a photo, newspaper article, advertisement, or document, be sure to take a photo and email it to burlingtonretro@gmail.com. From the Historical Society, I'm John Vias, striving to preserve town history as well, from BNEWS Weekly.
I've heard plenty of witness accounts that carriages full of groceries would be sailing down Cambridge Street.